And now, Die Hard Productions presents TPP Frontline Christmas Edition.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to TPP Frontline Christmas Edition, live right here on YouTube and Twitch worldwide. Ladies and gentlemen, I am your host, Christopher Billings, and this is an unprecedented night, to say the least. I never, ever expected, with Die Hard's recent resignation, so to speak, from TPP, shutting down TPP. He's using some of his money to have this event tonight. An event that just is going to blow your mind. I'm looking at my run sheet, ladies and gentlemen, and based on what you can expect to see, this is going to be a great card. It's going to be a great card to see. I mean, we've got a great way to kick off the show and a great way to end the show. But everything in between will matter, and you're going to see a lot of people that you never got the chance to see in TPP, and this is something unique. I firmly believe that Die Hard made a bad decision. But we're going to kick this night off with the owner's son, Anthony Guerrero Jr. And it is a Christmas-themed event tonight. And as you see, Anthony Guerrero Jr. rocking the Santa Claus hat, showing support for jolly old Saint Nick. And as you see, Jr. sporting also green tights, definitely getting into the spirit, getting into the Christmas spirit are all these wrestlers tonight. And you know damn well, excuse my language, sorry, you know that all these wrestlers here tonight are looking, they're definitely looking to make an impact. And I don't blame them. I've seen a lot of cool stuff in my day, but I gotta hand it to the guys. They made a pretty impressive arena here, pretty impressive ring area. We got a cool little Christmas edition over the top. And for those of you that never got a chance to really watch Junior in action, you get to see him right now going one-on-one against Arlen Lanigan. Arlen Lanigan, a young superstar. He's young just like Junior. And he's looking to get that big break. And although right now he's not in a really, this isn't a big-time match for Arlen, but he's here to entertain, and it's all about, as you see again, rocking the Christmas hat. And this is what it's about. This is why wrestlers are the way they are. In no other place will you ever see a collection of people wearing Santa Claus hats or green, white, and red representing Christmas colors. And I think this is, like I said, we've got a stacked card tonight. We've got a lot of stuff in store for you over the next 90 or so minutes. But Arlen Lanigan is going to square off one-on-one with Anthony Guerrero Jr. Arlen Lanigan one-on-one against TPP's CEO's son. And so here we go. This matchup is underway. And Junior here with the front face lock, switching position to the side headlock. And Junior right now showing that he's got wrestling skill. And this is impressive, to say the least. And oh, look at that. Arlen almost went over the top rope, hung on, and now Anthony Guerrero Jr. taunting, getting the fans behind him, and Arlen back into the ring. And Arlen here with the front face lock, switches position to the side wrist lock, to a side headlock. And now Arlen here, wait a second. Arlen with the modified floating suplex, a rotating floating suplex there. And Junior, beautiful standing drop kick. And Junior again taunting to the fans. Tonight's all about a good time. This is going to be a pretty intense matchup, I think. These are both young, hungry superstars. Oh, but Junior drop kick right to the knee. And it doesn't matter how big you are, you will go down when you get drop kicked right in the kneecap. That does not feel good, no matter how big or how small you are or how good you are. That's just something you do not want to happen. And Arlen here, beautiful standing corkscrew body splash on the ground, and now using the ropes as leverage to springboard with that cross body. And Arlen again going to the springboard. He went to the well twice there, and it worked both times. And now Arlen pandering to the fans, going for the cover here. One, and only a one count, as Junior was quickly able to get himself up. And Junior now kicking wildly, missed with the first kick, but caught with the second, followed up by that flurry of chest hit with the leg sweep takedown there. And like I was saying, this is going to be very high intensity. These are young, hungry superstars. And Junior going off the ropes, and Arlen catches him with the front face lock. Like I was saying, this is going to be very high intensity for these two. They want to leave a lasting impression here. This may be the last opportunity that either of them ever get to the chance to wrestle in a TPP arena. And right now, Junior's looking great. And as is Arlen, and he put Arlen in that Boston Crab, but the inexperience of Junior catching up to him there as the ropes were the reason for the break. And oh, Junior with a big back chop. You heard the slap on that all the way up into the cheap seats. And Junior, a diving headbutt right there on the ground. And now what is Junior going to do here? Junior ascending the top rope. Junior leaps off. Oh, a Luthez, but wait, he bridges the legs here. 1, 2, and almost a 3 count for Junior there as Arlen barely able to get up, and Junior missed with that attempted springboard clothesline. And Arlen here, basic mat wrestling skills, just trying to wear down the torso of Anthony Guerrero Jr. And now, oh, Arlen there, a big jumping fist drop. And now Arlen starting to slow this match down a little bit, and that's not good for Junior, because you know Junior's trying to keep the high pace, and Arlen there, big flying cross chop, off the rebound, off the ropes, and Arlen from the top rope, double foot stomped right across the sternum of Anthony Guerrero Jr. And this is I'm liking this matchup thus far. And Arlen there with the rear tie up here, switches positions to the front face lock. And now, wait a second, Arlen, he's got the, oh, wait a second, that's a package pile driver. That may be it. Junior may be out, hooks the far leg here, but the ropes forced the rope break there as Junior did not have to try to kick out. And oh, another drop kick to the knee from Anthony Guerrero Jr. And now Junior, again, that diving headbutt on the ground. And that's an easy way to get your opponent. And now, oh, Junior drop kick right to the forehead from a seated position on the ground. And we've seen this before from Junior. He will use a flurry of drop kicks, to help the match go in his favor. And Junior with the flurry of strikes there, but Arlen able to weather that and turn it around into his favor now. And Arlen, wait a second, he's sending, Junior barely hung on there. Beautiful springboard drop kick to the outside to Anthony Guerrero Jr. Arlen, this is a trademark move. Oh, the double knee to the outside. And Arlen is taking it to Anthony Guerrero Jr. right now, as Junior doesn't know, these two have never faced each other, so this is the first time for everything. But Junior, quick kick there, right to the shoulder, and Junior, ooh, drop toe hold, and Arlen's face, his forehead hit the ring rope there as he was going down. And Junior now, ooh, springboard leg drop. That may be it here. Hooks the far leg. 1, 2. Oh, that was very, very close to a 3 count. And as you saw, that there was frustration on Junior's face as he was looking down at Arlen saying, what's it going to take here? And now Junior with a modified seated camel clutch here. He's applying as much pressure as he possibly can. Will Arlen tap out, or will Arlen, be able to get out of this? And Junior let go as it looked like maybe Arlen was starting to slip out a little bit. And now Junior again, for the 3rd time in this matchup, that diving headbutt using his head as a weapon, which is wise for him to do that. Now Junior, this is a trademark Junior move, that Hurricane Rana into the corner there. Arlen has taken a lot of damage to his head thus far in this matchup. And oh, and a flurry of kicks there on the ground. And Junior is looking phenomenal right now. And a beautiful backdrop from Junior to Arlen, and Junior's starting to feel very good. He's starting to feel comfortable. Junior off the ropes, running double axe handle there. And now Junior leg drop, followed up by a big elbow drop. And then, oh, that chop right across the side of the face. Junior hooks the far leg here. 1, 2, done almost a 3 count again for Anthony Guerrero Jr. And this is what I'm talking about. Junior's doing very well in this predicament. And Junior here, nothing fancy about that basic suplex. And now Junior ascending the top rope. Junior leaps off with a leg drop, but he missed there as Arlen was able to, keep momentum in his favor. And wait a second, Junior now with that Hurricane Rana, sends Arlen into the ropes, and we've seen this from Junior before off the ropes here. That kind of behind butt splash to the lower back, using all of his momentum. It's like a thump, using the ropes as extra momentum. And now Junior's got Arlen in the corner. Junior's been doing very well with keeping momentum in his favor. And oh, I'm surprised that we actually saw Junior get his leaping punches there, his Kronko punches. And Arlen counters, but Junior pushes him, elbows him right back into the corner here. And Junior's going to work. And sure enough, everybody that's in attendance tonight is going to get to see a very special Anthony Guerrero Jr. Bronco Buster here in the corner. Arlen just got a face full of Anthony Guerrero Jr. in the way that he probably did not want that. And now Junior, again, that diving headbutt on the ground, keeping things in his favor. Junior now from the top rope leaps off with a double knee press. Junior now, oh, that senton, that seated senton into the cover here. 1, 2, and oh, that was so close. And now Junior overshot that, and Arlen was able to capitalize here. Arlen rotating belly to back suplex. There was nothing fancy about that at all. And now Arlen with that foot stomp, or that foot DDT, doing a number on the Achilles tendon of Anthony Guerrero Jr. And oh, and as you saw, Arlen ran in with that diving crossbody in the corner, flies off with the big knees, the big knee right to the side of the skull. And now what is Arlen thinking here? Wait a second, Junior gets he's back from his feet, striking back with the flurry of just trying to fight back. Junior's trying to get himself back in this as Arlen is keeping up the pressure here. Arlen is pushing Anthony Guerrero Jr. to the limit. And what is Arlen going to do here? Arlen setting Junior up for something. Wait a second. Arlen's got Junior up in a super fall away slam from the top rope. This may be it. Arlen's calling for it. He might be looking for that big running knee. And oh, sure enough, that knee right across the face. Junior looks like he is out cold, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3, and Arlen Lanigan picks up the win on our Christmas episode of TPP Frontline tonight, ladies and gentlemen. That was a spectacular way to kick off the show. You can't take anything away from Anthony Guerrero Jr. or Arlen. They both did great. I wish our camera would pan over to the ring, but Arlen's now helping Junior up. They're shaking hands, and now they're leaving the ring to keep the show going on. And that's ultimately what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen, keeping the show going on. Now, up next, we have some Divas action. And this is something I never really envisioned myself actually calling this matchup, you know, especially at a Christmas edition of Frontline. However, I'm glad that I get the opportunity to do this tonight. And so we are getting ready to see these young women come down to the ring. And for those of you that don't know, every theme song that is used this evening is courtesy of Audio Micro, as well as various artists, and everybody is coming out to a Christmas-themed theme song this evening. So first up, we have Mystique. She's facing Hana Brightly, and these are two definite clashing styles, personalities, appearances. You have Mystique, who is basically a goddess of the underworld, a goddess of dark ages, dark times, and you have the young, beautiful Hana Brightly, who she's so happy and excited, but very inexperienced when it comes to you know, what to do in matches, and that's okay. That's okay. I have faith in Hana tonight. I think she can take out Mystique. All she's got to do is just outsmart Mystique for just a couple of minutes. And Mystique is a very intelligent, intellectual woman. But like I said, I have faith in Hana Brightly. As Hana Brightly dressed as an elf tonight, ladies. She's an elfette tonight for our Christmas edition of Frontline, and that is great. And I'm loving the atmosphere right now. Everybody is showing respect to one another, and that's what it's all about. That makes me feel very, very happy. As Hana Brightly now getting into the ring. And for those of you that don't know, Hana Brightly coming out to the first Noel. That's a great theme song choice by the guys in the back there for Hana Brightly. And so we're getting ready to see Hana Brightly and Mystique go one-on-one on our Christmas edition of TPP Frontline, and as you see Hana Brightly waving to the fans from the get-go, and she was able to outsmart Mystique there as Mystique went for that Kapora kick, but she missed. But Mystique did not miss that second time she did that kick. There was no doubt about that. She did not miss the second time. And as you see, Hana Brightly she's not backing down from Mystique, but the problem is Mystique is a very cold and calculating woman. She will use every move in her repertoire to bring you down. And as you saw, a jumping arm breaker, going for the cover here. One, and only a 1 count as Hana Brightly quickly got her shoulders off the mat. And now Hana Brightly here, wait a second, duck under, and now kicking out the thighs of Mystique. Hana Brightly she's doing great. And as you see Hana Brightly cheering to the fans in attendance here, and that little bit of taunting there is giving Mystique the ability to, and as you saw, the acrobatic style of Mystique, doing a cartwheel out of the way, and Hana Brightly there, it looked like she tripped. There may have been a little bit of sweat left on the ring mat or the mat from when Arlen Lanigan and Anthony Guerrero Jr. were in the ring. But right now, Mystique is definitely bringing it to Hana Brightly. And as you saw, that crucifix into the cover there. Only the 1 count, though, as Hana was able to get herself out of that pinning predicament. And Hana Brightly she's trying to hang in here. She's got to get something going. And like I was saying, Hana Brightly, she has experience. The problem is Hana Brightly gets confused easily when she's in matches, and that can be a problem. And wait a second, Hana Brightly, I'm thinking she's gonna twerk all over the face of Mystique here, right in the corner, and Mystique just got a face full of Hana Brightly, and Hana Brightly just tripped again on possibly on some more sweat that was in on the mat there, and allowing Mystique to get herself back into control of the situation. And now Mystique, tornado DDT out of the corner, and Hana Brightly, as you saw, holding the top of her head. She may be out 1, 2, but no, Hana Brightly able to get her shoulder off the mat as Mystique is still hanging in there. Mystique now with a basic surfboard stretch here, as Hana Brightly's got to do something to get out of this. And Hana Brightly using the back of her head right into the bridge of the nose of Mystique, and that's definitely a smart way to get yourself out of a submission. And now Hana Brightly dropping the knees on the inside knee of Mystique. And wait a second, Hana Brightly setting it up, a big drop kick right to the face of Mystique. And now Hana Brightly into the cover here. 1, and only a 1 count as Mystique powerfully was able to kick out of that pinfall attempt. And now Hana Brightly again going to work on the legs, trying to figure out a way to keep Mystique down, because Mystique gets on the flow, she can cause a lot of pain and discomfort to her opponents. And look at that beautiful foot DDT by Hana Brightly there. As Hana Brightly now with the side wrist lock on Mystique, and now Hana Brightly picks the leg with the dragon screw. That was a beautiful dragon screw right there. And now Hana Brightly with the side headlock. Again, going right after the legs, and Hana Brightly's, I think she's finally figuring out what she's going to have to do to take out Mystique, or she's going to have to go after the legs. She's going to have to single those legs out. And look at this, Hana Brightly taunting to the fans, and now locking in a big-time figure 4 here as Mystique. There are no rope breaks in this matchup, so Mystique, even though she's on the rope, it does not force a break. Mystique's either got to find a way out of this submission, or she has to tap out. But Hana Brightly let go on that submission. And as you see, taunting to the fans again as Mystique was getting back to her feet. And a dirty eye gouge there from Hana Brightly. But Hana Brightly, like I said, she's trying to just take out Mystique. That's what she's trying to do. And Hana Brightly off the ropes, runs in. Oh, but wait a second, Mystique dropped down as Hana Brightly was coming up to her. And look at this, Mystique now doing a rope choke guillotine, and Hana Brightly hit the mat hard there, falling down from that rope choke guillotine. And now we're seeing Mystique start to get herself on the offense. And now what is Mystique going to do here? Mystique switches position so easily. That arm wringer followed up by the leg drop onto the inside of the elbow. And now Mystique here, a scissors hold, followed up by the elbow. And this matchup, we have the battle of anime versus high and tie. That's basically what we have. And this is great as Mystique here, flurry of kicks in the corner, as Hana Brightly now on the receiving end of a big standing enziguri. And as you see, Mystique is just taking her time. She's not wasting any motion here. She's taking her time, going for a very aggressive cover here, a very arrogant cover, 2 count, as Hana Brightly was able to gingerly get her shoulder up. But as you saw, I mean, there was complete arrogance on the part of Mystique, because she didn't care. She had the forearm right in the face. And now Hana Brightly was trying to build up a little bit of momentum, but again, Mystique just able to capitalize. Now Mystique, a front flip to, and a big power bomb right on her outside mat there. And I can't stress this enough, but that mat is not thick, ladies and gentlemen. That is not a thick mat. And a big standing moonsault there from Mystique to Hana Brightly. And now look at Mystique just taunting to the fans in attendance here tonight. Just showing complete disregard. And Mystique there, a chop right to the back of the leg. What is Mystique going to do here? Mystique setting something up as Hana Brightly now fell right onto her face. And again, Hana Brightly's having trouble staying standing right now. She may be out on her feet, to be honest. And that's not going to help any, going headfirst into the ring post, as now Mystique taking her time. No wasted motion again, and Mystique jumps in. Big Hurricane Rana there, sending Hana Brightly halfway across the ring. As you see, though, that took a lot out of Mystique, as Mystique was, she was out on her feet. And now Hana Brightly trying to, like I said, Hana Brightly's trying to get something going in her favor, just so she could try to turn this around. And now Hana Brightly, a flurry of close fist punches, 3, 4, 5, and no, Mystique caught the 5th punch and shoved Brightly completely off. And and a big modified senton there. Mystique did not hit all of it. And as you see, our referee Kyle Snow checking on both of these young divas. But as you see, Hana Brightly got to her feet first. I think that Hana should have capitalized, given that Mystique was down. Hana runs in, big right hand there. And now Hana sends Mystique to the far corner. And again, another big right hand from Hana. Wait a second, is Hana going to do it again here? Wait a second, Hana setting something up. Hana with a big body splash right in the corner turnbuckle. Hana going off the ropes, runs in, big sleeper slam. And Hana, she's trying to keep on her feet, now going for the cover here. 1, 2, and oh my God, that was so close to a 3 count. Hana almost had, I think Hana actually thinks that she won. She started to taunt like she won the match. And Mystique was able to capitalize on the situation. Now we're seeing a very aggressive side of Mystique towards Hana Brightly. And now Mystique going right for the arms. Followed up by a big spinal tap, and this is what I'm talking, like I was saying earlier, Mystique is a very cold and calculating diva. She wastes no time, and Mystique, basic DDT, dropping Hana Brightly right on her forehead, going for the cover here. 1, 2, and only a 2 count, as somehow, someway, Hana Brightly's still in this. She's still fighting. Hana Brightly is not backing down. Hana Brightly going off the ropes. Big drop kick right to the side of the head, as Mystique definitely is going to be feeling, double foot stomp there from Hana Brightly. Brightly going to the top rope here. Brightly jumps off, another double foot stomp. And now Hana into the cover here. 1, 2, 3. That was very close. Referee's hand was going down for the 3, and somehow, someway, Mystique was able to barely get her shoulder up. You've got to believe both of these divas are extremely tired. And a quick arm drag there from Mystique. And now a quick Hurricane Rana from Mystique. And as you see, Mystique here taunting Hana Brightly. just taunting her. And now Mystique stomping on the body of Hana Brightly. And I can only imagine what Mystique is going to do, you know, to close out this matchup. Or Hana Brightly, and now Mystique going right for the arms. She's just starting to pick apart Hana Brightly's body, limb by limb. And this is not going to be good for Hana Brightly if Hana Brightly does not turn this around. And Hana Brightly's trying to stay in this. She's trying to fight back. You know, but you got to believe Mystique hits like a brick wall when she hits you. And oh, Mystique there using that green mist. And wait a second, Mystique over the top. Look at that inverted face buster. Now Mystique looking for it again here. Mystique, she goes up and she goes down here. And Mystique showing her superior wrestling ability here. Into the cover here, hooks the far leg. 1, 2, 3, and that is all she wrote. As Mystique picks up the win against Hana Brightly on our Christmas edition of Frontline tonight. I am just, that was such an impressive match between both of those young divas. I mean, they just put it all out on the line. They both did so good, so good, and it's unfortunate because this is only a one-time event. I can only wish that I'd get to, you know, commentate more matches for everybody that's going to be on the show tonight, but unfortunately that's not the case. Again, though, congratulations to Mystique on your pinfall victory over Hana Brightly tonight. Hopefully everybody has a happy and safe holiday, and we're going to shift gears here. We've got a very special 5-man battle royal, and coming out first, for those of you that were at the tryouts, at the TPP tryouts, this is a special appearance by a TPP superstar and some friends. We get to see a very special individual coming out right now. This man, the Idiota, this is something that I've been waiting to see for so long. I remember the first time I saw the Idiota come to our training facility. And he was wearing spandex very similar to this. Not this exact color scheme, but spandex and suspenders very similar to this. And he was sitting there making jokes with everybody, but he was having a great time. And the Idiota, he definitely should have been one of those guys, I think, that maybe should have been given an opportunity. He definitely gets maybe looked down upon based on what he wears, but this young man, he's got it. He can go. This young man can go. No doubt about that. And as I said, this is a 5-man battle royal. So up next, we have Kyle Torres coming out. And this was definitely one of those ones that I was really looking forward to. I thought for sure, you know, I've seen a couple of his matches, and I was hoping that at some point maybe he would come through our training facility, but it did not happen. But Kyle Torres looking to have some fun here tonight on the Christmas edition of Frontline. And ladies and gentlemen, from everybody in Crater X Full Screen, of course, even Die Hard himself, I'd imagine. We all want to wish you all a happy and safe holiday, and of course a happy New Year, and you know, spend time with your families as we're getting ready to see the last adrenaline champion in the power plant. This young man could have such a bright future ahead of him. And he goes by the name of James Anderson. Now, well, James Anderson, out of everybody in this matchup, would be the most experienced when it comes to TPP-related matches. However, this isn't a TPP matchup. There's no TPP-type ramifications whether he were to win or to lose. There's no title on the line here for James Anderson. But for James Anderson, he's been trying to get back into a TPP arena, and you know, for him, this is a big deal, and this is a big deal. This is a big deal of a battle royal. This is a very big deal for this battle royal, and for James Anderson, he can prove that he could beat all, you know, the 4 other men in this matchup, which he's got some pretty hot competition in this matchup. He's got his next opponent He was also involved in the tryouts. Bryan Amir. He had a fabulous tryout at our training facility. He did spectacular. However, he wasn't chosen to be pulled up, and then ultimately Die Hard did retire. Even though Die Hard retired, though, he agreed to do one final show, and it is the Christmas edition of Frontline. So we get to see people that had tryout matches. We get to see actual TPP superstars at one point in time. I think this is great. And this next man coming out, some of you may know him, and some of you may not know him. But he calls himself, he goes by the name of Sin. S-Y-N. And Sin is here showing the Christmas spirit. He is ready. He's ready to win this Battle Royal. You got to believe all 5 of these young men want to win. I mean, you want to win your match tonight. Nobody wants to lose. But is there really a loser when it's Christmas time? That is the question that you have to ask. Is there really a loser? And as you see, Sin still showing his support for himself. He's still wearing his normal wrestling attire, just throwing on that wrestling hat. Or the Santa Claus hat. I think that's great. It's great to see that. And Sin coming down to the ring. And we are just moments away from getting this 5-man Battle Royal underway. And just so you, in case you don't know, the rules are to be eliminated, you have to be knocked over the top rope and both of your feet have to touch the floor. That counts as an elimination. Now, what is, I mean, I guess if you were a gambling man, make your bets now, because it is time, and only one man can win this 5-man Battle Royal. And we're about to find out who that man is going to be out of the Idiota, Kyle Torres, James Anderson, Bryan Amir, or Sin. Oh! As you saw there, a big running super kick to James Anderson, sending Anderson into the corner as this matchup began. And as you're seeing on the ticker below your screen, you know, again, everybody wants to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas. And as you see, Bryan Amir and Sin were working together as Idiota starting to try to eliminate Kyle Torres, and Sin runs in that big kick right to the side of the skull of Anderson. And thus far in this matchup, Anderson has spent more time on the defense than on the offense. Now Kyle Torres trying to eliminate the Idiota, and Anderson, oh, big quick back suplex there. Anderson sending Sin to the corner, runs in, oh, big running drop kick. And now Anderson here is choking, and oh, the double team by Bryan Amir and the Idiota, and Sin is battling with James Anderson. This is great here. But wait a second, the Idiota sending Anderson to the corner. Oh, wait a second, did you see that? And now the Idiota feeling alive, running in a big Bronco Buster. And this matchup is so quick, so fast-paced. Right, there's 5 wrestlers in here right now. And, oh, that big throat thrust right to Anderson as Bryan Amir with the drop kick to the back of the head of, Kyle Torres to the back of the head of Bryan Amir. I'm sorry about that. And Sin now going for the elimination on James Anderson. And Anderson able to get himself out of that position, luckily for Anderson. And look, now Anderson trying to eliminate Sin. And you got Kyle Torres trying to eliminate Bryan Amir, and Sin able to get himself out of that elimination position. And wait a second, the Idiota is going to help. And oh, Bryan Amir almost got eliminated, but hung on for dear life there. And now Torres sends Amir to, oh, and Amir hung on, and Bryan Amir pulls himself back into the ring. Oh, and Amir, quick rib kick there. And now Bryan Amir going for the elimination. And oh, and Sin breaking it up there. It looks like Sin's trying to eliminate Bryan Amir, but the Idiota is now going to eliminate Torres. So we've got Sin and Idiota eliminating people, while James Anderson is laying on the mat here. And that is, wait a second. Oh no, and Kyle Torres able to keep himself in here. And this matchup is just, it's been crazy. And as you see, Anderson barely hanging on here. As Sin is definitely, he's got his eye set on James Anderson tonight. And wait a second, Sin has Anderson on his shoulders. And oh, James Anderson, the first eliminated in this battle royal, as Idiota now sends Sin into the ropes. And wait a second, the Idiota, ooh, and that body splash that we saw earlier using the ropes as a weapon here. And now we are down to 4. Kyle Torres, Bryan Amir, Sin, and the Idiota. And oh, the Idiota runs in that big running backflip. And now, Idiota getting, he missed with a big drop kick there as Sin fighting back. And oh, Sin with that quick rib kick there. Sending Idiota into the ropes. Leaps, a quick leap over there. Idiota now goes for the ride. That big plunge and then a big springboard moonsault and another moonsault from Bryan Amir almost simultaneously, followed by a corkscrew splash from Sin. And like I was saying, this matchup has been high intensity from the opening bell. And Idiota now sends Amir into the corner. And now it looks like Idiota is trying to eliminate Kyle Torres as Amir is down with Sin. As Sin, oh, big rib kick right into the corner there. And oh, clothesline to the outside, and Bryan Amir has been eliminated. Oh, and that big jumping clothesline from Kyle Torres. Wait a second, Torres going off the ropes. 5 knuckles shuffled right to the face. And then, oh, the big body splash from Sin. But wait a second, Torres here has, oh, and that suplex backbreaker right to Sin. And Kyle Torres, he's going to be my new personal pick here. As Idiota now grounds Kyle Torres. And Idiota standing moonsault splash there, very impressive. A quick leap over there, and another one, followed up by a third one. And as you saw there, Idiota held onto the ropes, and oh, a big float over castle to Sin, followed by that running neck breaker from Kyle Torres. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, we are now down to 3. And wait a second, Kyle Torres, he's gonna dish out some pain, but oh, wait a second. Idiota with the big reverse DDT there, stopping Kyle Torres mid-momentum. Big back chop there. And as you see, look at this flurry of kicks from the Idiota on the ropes, just kicking and kicking and kicking. Oh, and the big running big boot there. And look at this, and now Sin trying to answer back, and these fans are loving this right now. Oh, and a big kick right to the chest. The beautiful corkscrew body splash from Sin. And wait a second. Sin. Oh, wait, no. A big DDT reversal by Torres. The Idiota now. Side belly to back, followed by the kip up. And, oh! And as you saw the zigzag there from Sin. Sin is... I don't know who honestly don't know who's going to win this. This matchup has been so close. Big diving headbutt there. And now, oh, a missed crossbody, a big-time missed crossbody from Kyle Torres. He went all the way across the ring there. And he crashed and burned, unfortunately, for Kyle Torres. And now Sin. Sin's trying to eliminate Torres here. And, oh, Sin, big elbow there. But wait a second. Idiota has Sin in the corner. What's he going to do? Idiota sends Sin down to the far corner. Wait a second. Idiota, oh, a big boot to the outside. And Idiota has won the 5-man battle royal. Look at, and Idiota now able to celebrate in the ring. And edges. Look at Sin. He can't believe he lost the way that he just lost. But Idiota picks up the win in our 5-man battle royal, our Christmas battle royal. He picks up the win. with the full-scale Santa suit on, the Idiota picks up the win tonight on the Christmas edition of TPP Frontline. And this is a great way to begin your holidays, especially for the Idiota picking up a big win like that. And that was exciting. That was an exciting match. And now we're going to have to switch gears to a very serious match. I mean, this is going to be a good time, good fun match, but we're talking two submission specialists are getting ready to compete with one another. And for those of you, you're going to know both of these young men. One of these young men, former TPP superstar, that is Mr. James Mackay, and then also former PWR superstar Joshua Phoenix. These two are going to compete in a one-on-one matchup. And this is going to be huge because, like I said, these are both considered submission specialists. That is what they are considered. That's what I would consider them to be. And so this is going to be one of those matches that you're going to want to sit on the edge of your seat for, ladies and gentlemen, because it doesn't get much better than this when you see two submission specialists tearing it down. And we still have, you know, one more match following this. We have our main event of the evening. And this is going to be great to see this. I'm looking forward to this. I hope you're looking forward to this. James Mackay versus Joshua Phoenix in a match for the ages on our Christmas edition of TPP Frontline. And this is, I only wish that we could see this on weekly renditions. This would be great to see. And Joshua Phoenix here, this is a fitting theme for him. Perfectionist of submissions. So we get to see Joshua Phoenix. I've never gotten to call a match between these two, so this is going to be great. I mean, I've gotten to call matches for James Mackay many times, and I've enjoyed it every time, but not to the scale of submission specialist. And this is going to be exciting for me. I hope it's exciting for you. I hope you guys are ready, because I know I am. I am super excited, and we're getting ready to get this matchup underway. And here we go, James Mackay versus Joshua Phoenix in a one-on-one contest. That's all. This is just a one-on-one, ladies and gentlemen, but we get to see the magic happen. Standing tie-up here, and Joshua Phoenix gets the better of the situation, switches position to the side headlock. Now Joshua Phoenix just wrenching away on these positions. Oh, and the big drop kick right to the back. And look at that, Joshua Phoenix slapping the hands as James Mackay now with the big raised knee lift, telling Phoenix to bring it on. Followed up by that big uppercut. And look at, and there's a lot of professional animosity between these two. You know, they both train in the same gym, and so they know each other very well. And this is going to be one of those matches that is going to be very technical. It's going to be hard for one of these guys to put the other one away because, like I said, they know each other almost inside and out. And look at Phoenix here just doing work with those chops. And oh, Mackay there with the quick arm drag. Goes for the quick cover here. Not even a one count, as Phoenix was quickly able to get his shoulders off the mat. And now Mackay picks the leg. Oh, and dropping the knees right onto the inside of the knee. And Mackay is known to go to work on the legs. He's known for the clover leaf. Joshua Phoenix known for arm bars. So we've got we've got an arm submission specialist and we have a leg submission specialist. This is going to be one of those matches that is going to stick out. If there was ever a match of the year candidate, this would be one of those matches. And a quick pullback headlock there from James Mackay as Joshua Phoenix now getting back to his feet. And oh, as you saw, that arm wringer there from Joshua Phoenix. And now again with the arm wringer. And Joshua Phoenix going to the well the third time, but this time ripping at the shoulder, pulling Mackay down to the ground. And now stomping on the inside of the elbow. And now look at this, Joshua Phoenix going right to the other arm. He knows that he needs to work on both of those arms. If he takes out the arm base of James Mackay, then there is no clover leaf. And so wait a second. Oh, Mackay with the quick Achilles hold here. He's got that Achilles tendon lock cinched in. It is cinched in here. And what will Joshua Phoenix do? And it looked like Mackay let Phoenix go as he was getting up. Oh, and a quick arm drag there from Joshua Phoenix. And another quick arm drag. And oh, that big spinning clothesline right into that Anaconda Vice. As you saw when he clotheslined James Mackay, he went down with him into that Anaconda Vice. And he is just wrenching away on it. And what will can James Mackay find a way out of this, out of that modified choke? And he did. He found a way out, luckily for James Mackay. Otherwise, this matchup may have ended right there. But Joshua Phoenix going right back to work on the arms. Oh, and a quick enziguri there from James Mackay. Again, just this matchup back and forth, back and forth, and back and forth. And look at James Mackay here. James Mackay, that quick neck breaker there. And now, oh, a knee right to the spine. And wait a second, James Mackay here with the surfboard stretch. And Joshua Phoenix is being questioned by Kyle Snow, by a referee. Do you submit? Do you give up? Will Joshua Phoenix find a way out of the surfboard stretch? And look at that. Oh, wait a second. James Mackay again dropping the knee right into the small of the back. And now again applying. He is applying the surfboard stretch again. And Joshua Phoenix, he's got to do something here. He's got to find a way out of this submission hold. And as you saw there, I mean, Mackay reluctantly let go as it looked like, you know, Joshua Phoenix was not going to tap out. Now James Mackay ascending the top rope. Mackay leaps off, big flying elbow drop. Now going for the cover here. 1, 2, and a 2 count as Joshua Phoenix able to kick out. And now Mackay has Phoenix in the corner. Oh, that quick jab there. Oh, and a big back chop. And again, you can hear these chops up into the cheap seats. And as you see, James Mackay runs up. And oh, another big back chop. And followed up by a second one. And then that third back chop. And now Joshua Phoenix runs in. Sends Mackay to the corner. Oh, a big back chop from Phoenix. And wait a second, Joshua Phoenix, big back chop there right in the corner. As you saw, James Mackay holding his chest as he went down. 1, 2, and only a 2 count again. And this is what I'm talking about when I say these guys are so closely, evenly matched. And now look at this. That big back chop right across the chest. 1, 2, and a 2 count as James Mackay starts his chest is starting to welt here. He's starting to get red welts. Oh, and another chop there, and a second chop. And Phoenix now again going for the cover here. 1, 2, and as you're seeing these chops, the chops and the pinfall attempts are getting much more aggressive as this match progresses. And again, you got to believe that's got to do with their conditioning from RSG. You know, training in the same gym. Oh, and now a seated armbar here from Joshua Phoenix. And this is a move that Joshua Phoenix is known for, to work on the arms, to work on the chest, to stretch out your limbs, and then put you in these arm bars and give you no option, no way of getting out. And James Mackay, luckily was able to get himself out of that position. Now switches position of his own into a submission with that Achilles tendon lock again, trying to work on the legs, buy himself a little bit of reprieve, a little bit of time. Oh, and Joshua Phoenix kick right to the forehead. That was a very, very hard kick to the forehead. And now Joshua Phoenix again with that Anaconda Vice. And will James Mackay tap out? And look at this, James Mackay using his knees and his legs as a way to get out of a submission hold, and that's very wise for. Oh, and wait a second, a rolling knee bar here. James Mackay is wrenching, and I don't know if Joshua Phoenix has anywhere to go. Oh, and another. Oh, that one was right to the bridge of the nose. And oh, a quick arm drag there from, from James Mackay. Now James Mackay off the ropes, runs in, big running elbow drop. Wait a second, James McKay going to the top rope, but Joshua Phoenix sends him flying. And now, and that running double, or that jumping double foot stomp, runs in, another double foot stomp. Followed up by that quick rib kick. Followed by the air raid siren and that corkscrew body splash into the cover here. 1, 2, and only a 2 count as Joshua Phoenix is starting. You gotta believe he's starting to wonder what's it gonna take to beat James McKay in this situation here. But look at this, Joshua Phoenix not wasting any time, staying on the aggressive, staying on the attack here. As Joshua Phoenix now, a flurry of elbows right to the trap muscle, and the shoulder. Completely, he's trying to separate his limbs. He's trying to separate James McKay's shoulder here, and Phoenix sends McKay to the corner very hard. Wait a second, he's got McKay up. Float over right into the armbar, and now McKay's got to find a way out of this. Otherwise, this matchup is not going to end in his favor. And let's see, what is McKay? McKay's got to figure something out here. He's got his shoulder off the mat, so the referee cannot count a pinfall. However, you know, there's only so long you can stay in an arm submission before you submit. And wait a second. James McKay, big right hand right across the side of the face there to Joshua Phoenix. And McKay just strikes and chops, just back and forth we go in this matchup. And McKay runs in, big running drop kick there. And McKay now sends Joshua Phoenix to the corner, runs in another big running drop kick. And wait a second, James McKay setting it up. Big knee right in the corner, right in the turnbuckle there. And now James McKay pushing in a Celtic knot, not trying to get the submission, just trying to do some additional damage to the legs. Hooking the far leg here. 1, 2, and a 2 count as Joshua Phoenix able to get his shoulders off the mat. And now what is James McKay? Wait a second, James McKay, he's setting up this spider stretch right here against the ropes, and the referee admonishing James McKay that you can't do that. And as you saw, a big miss for James McKay, and now it allowed Joshua Phoenix to regain the advantage with a quick bridge in the German suplex. 1, 2, and only a 2 count. As somehow, some way, we saw James McKay able to get his shoulders off the mat. And now we're seeing a kick right to the rib there from Joshua Phoenix. Runs it. Big running drop kick right to the chin. And as you saw there, James McKay sending Joshua Phoenix from the top rope, and now James McKay here again with that surfboard stretch, trying to work on the body, trying to work on the limbs. That is James McKay's goal tonight. Just trying to cause as much pain as he possibly can, but Joshua Phoenix able to get himself out of that predicament. And now Joshua Phoenix setting something up here. Joshua Phoenix, wait a second, double foot stomp right across the back. Joshua Phoenix starting to feel very energetic, very alive in this moment, in this matchup. Joshua Phoenix, a jumping full Nelson face slam. That was very impressive. And now Joshua Phoenix, Shining Wizard. James McKay may be out, ladies and gentlemen. Into the cover goes Phoenix. 1, 2, and only a 2 count as James McKay again able to get his shoulder up. And big running drop kick right in the corner there from Joshua Phoenix. And now Joshua Phoenix now with a standing ankle lock. And this is why at the beginning, earlier in the matchup, I said these are both submission specialists. They know how to wear your body down limb from limb. They know how to do it. They've practiced many years throughout their careers doing this, and they know exactly what they are doing. And as you saw there, look at that. James McKay now with a quick roll up here. 1, 2, and almost a 3 count on Joshua Phoenix as somehow Phoenix was able to get his shoulders up. And as you see, wait a second, McKay going off the ropes, big running drop kick right to the side of the head. This is And wait a second, Mackay again off the ropes. Big running knee right across the forehead. From the side of the head right to the forehead. 2. And only a 2 count for James Mackay as Joshua Phoenix was barely able to get his shoulders off the mat. And now Mackay's going to work. He's doing work. But wait a second, Joshua Phoenix, a float over senton from the ring apron. 1, 2, and only a 2 count as James Mackay again able to get his shoulders up and kick out. And again, a quick roll up here. 1, and only a 1 count as James Mackay quickly got himself out of that pinning predicament. And now Joshua Phoenix with a quick neck breaker there. Again, that seated arm breaker, or the seated arm bar, going for the submission here. Trying to work the limbs, trying to just tear down James Mackay. And this is very wise for Joshua Phoenix to do this. Phoenix now has got to get something going as James Mackay was able to turn that around. And now James Mackay back into the driver's seat here. James Mackay again with the flurry of strikes and kicks. Now James Mackay sends Phoenix into the ropes. A quick duck under here, followed up by the beautiful leaping drop kick. Mackay now going for the cover, hooks the far leg. 1, 2, and only a 2 count. Again, as Joshua Phoenix still able to kick out. Phoenix now sending Mackay into the corner. Phoenix has Mackay up. Oh, there's one enziguri. There's a second enziguri. Is he gonna look for this trifecta? It's that third enziguri. We might actually see the connection for this. Let's see what we're gonna see here. Joshua Phoenix doing his infamous taunt here. Wait a second. Oh, wait a second. James Mackay moved out of the way. That is called a crash and burn, ladies and gentlemen. Joshua Phoenix went to the top rope. He went high risk, and it did not pay off as James Mackay was able to sidestep it there and see that coming. And another big standing drop kick there from James Mackay. And now James Mackay picks the leg, tying up Joshua Phoenix there in the bottom rope, and then just using the ropes as a weapon to tangle it. Now James Mackay stalking. He is stalking Joshua Phoenix. And like I said, these two, they train together. They train in the same gym. They have a lot of experience with one another. This matchup has been 5 stars, no doubt about it. And now Joshua Phoenix, a flurry of punches there on James Mackay. And now he's got the double underhook. Lifting up into the Tiger Bomb, following with the hooked legs. 1, 2, and James Mackay able to get his shoulders up off the mat. And now James Mackay, quick Northern Lights here with the bridge. 1, 2, and a 2 count for James Mackay. As this matchup continues, Joshua Phoenix, a quick Hurricane Rana here. Again, going for the cover. 1, 2, and only a 2 count. Again, as James Mackay was able to get his shoulder up. And now Joshua Phoenix with that hatch suplex, a half Nelson suplex. And now what is Joshua Phoenix doing? Phoenix from the top rope, leaps off with a big diving elbow, hooks the far leg here. 1, 2, and only a 2 count for Joshua Phoenix. And Joshua Phoenix is going to jump off and a Phoenix picks up the win in our Christmas submission match between James Mackay and Joshua Phoenix. Very, very impressive victory for Joshua Phoenix tonight. Congratulations, Joshua Phoenix. If this would have been a normal TPP matchup, you'd be undefeated, young man. I hope you have a happy and safe holiday. And to James Mackay as well, congratulations. You just went out there and showed exactly why you are one of the best in the business. And that was just a spectacular match, no doubt about that in my mind. And ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the main event of the evening. Up next, it is a very serious situation for those that will be involved in this matchup. But before that, we're going to have our very special Alex J. Eric is going to take on TPP's own former TPP wrestler Scythe. But Alex J. Eric, this young man, so much good can be said about him. He's just a kick to talk to, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't gotten the opportunity to talk to Alex J. Eric, you just don't know what you are missing. And Alex J. Eric, again, showing his support for the holidays, rocking the Santa Claus hat, ladies and gentlemen. And as you hear, he's coming out to the 12 days of Christmas. And this is great. I love this. This is a great main event, I believe. This is called a Christmas Falls Count Anywhere. And I think that this is going to be a very good matchup, if I don't say so myself. Alex J. Eric definitely looking great. He's looking like he's in great shape. And he's wrestling a very deranged individual, though, tonight. In Scythe. Scythe is one of those people that you have to take notice of. There's no way around it. He stands at 6'4". He goes 253 pounds. He's so technically sound in the ring. It's one of those. He's one of those superstars that, as much as you want to try to ignore him, you cannot. And Alex J. Eric is definitely going to have his hands full tonight, ladies and gentlemen. But hopefully, and I say this because I want to see Alex J. Eric win. I want to see Scythe taste defeat, much like he did to James Mackay at Endgames. But as much as I want to see Scythe taste defeat, it makes me nervous because this is right up the alley for Scythe. This is anything goes in this matchup. Anything goes. Falls count anywhere. You can pin him anywhere in the arena. And yeah, this is our Christmas Falls Count Anywhere matchup. This is our main event of the evening. Scythe, Alex J. Eric in a Falls Count Anywhere matchup. Anything goes. Anything can happen right now. And this is big. This is a really big deal. And Alex J. Eric now looking at Scythe, looking at how big Scythe is compared to him. Scythe, like I said, Scythe goes 6'4", 250 pounds. And here we go, Scythe with the side headlock and a quick uppercut there, knocking Alex J. Eric right onto the mat. And Scythe just using his stature and his strength. That is what Scythe is using, his stature and strength. And Alex J. Eric here trying to get something going. He wants to get something going against Scythe. And a quick back elbow there. And now off the ropes goes Alex J. Eric, but into that quick power slam from Scythe into the cover here. And only a 1 count as Alex J. Eric quickly able to force his shoulders off the mat. And an arm wringer, an arm breaker there from Scythe. Did you see that? That was beautiful. And Alex J. Eric now going for the cover here. Not even a 1 count as Scythe was able to get his shoulders off the mat again. And wait a second. Alex J. Eric, a big heart punch there to the big man. And it did not knock Scythe down, but Alex J. Eric is not afraid to keep the struggle going. And that belly to back wrestling throw. And Alex J. Eric with a big rib kick off the ropes, but Scythe again with the big snap power slam. And for Scythe, it's a matter of being stronger and taller. He's got much more reach compared to Alex J. Eric. And Scythe now, big running single-handed face crusher off the rebound from the corner there. And what is Scythe going to do? Scythe runs in. Big flying clothesline. And now we're seeing the Scythe that we all know and we all love to hate, just going outside the rules, not a care in the world. Scythe off the ropes, and he ran back first, but into that seated spine buster from Alex Eric, one, and only a 1 count again as Scythe was able to get his shoulders off the mat. But Scythe cannot take anything away from Alex J. Eric. It's Alex J. Eric, a big kick right to the face there. But as I was going to say, Alex J. Eric is not backing down from Scythe, and that is very, very impressive. Off the ropes go, and oh, the big double-handed face crusher there from Alex J. Eric into the cover here. 1, 2, and almost a 2 count. But again, Scythe was able to quickly power out as now we're seeing Alex J. Eric start to grab weapons, but Scythe grabbed right by the back of the wrestling attire that Alex J. Eric was wearing. And Scythe now, oh, an elbow right across the bridge of the nose. And now Scythe starting to look for some furniture. He's got the Christmas kendo stick here. Oh, swinging for the fences. And now Scythe here, Russian leg sweep on the outside. Remember, it is falls count anywhere. And now, what is Scythe going to, Scythe has Alex J. Oh, face first right into the turnbuckle post. Sends Alex J. Eric back into the ring. Scythe heading back in. Oh, and a quick rib kick there. Oh, and that uppercut throat thrust, and then the running neck breaker from Alex J. Eric. And Alex J. Eric is looking great in this matchup. I mean, like I said, there's a definite size disadvantage for Alex J. Eric, but he is hanging in there. Now a garbage can has came into play here. Alex J. Eric swinging, oh, but no, Scythe with that kendo stick. He jabbed it into the ribs, ladies and gentlemen. And now Scythe sends Alex J. Eric into the corner. And, oh, the kendo stick in the corner there. There was no give, nowhere for Alex J. Eric to go. And Scythe now using all the weapons that he has available to do whatever he needs to do. And what is Scythe thinking here? Scythe now putting Alex J. Eric up on the top rope, and oh, a big punch. Wait a second, that garbage can is in the way. And a superplex right into that garbage can. That may be it. 1, 2, 3, and oh my God, that was only a 2.5 count as Alex J. Eric was able to get his shoulder up somehow, some way. Oh, but as you saw, look at that, Scythe just tripped face first right over that broken garbage can. And Alex J. Eric, oh, double jumping foot stomp there. Alex J. Eric is showing Scythe that it's not about how big you are, it's about how much you can, or how far you are willing to go and what you're willing to do. And right now, Alex J. Eric is showing that he's willing to do anything necessary to take down this man beast of Scythe. And Alex J. Eric now setting up a table here. And Scythe, oh, big clothesline, but Scythe fell through the table when he did that there. Scythe is going to have some splinters in his legs, no doubt about that, into the cover. 1, and only a 1 count as Alex J. Eric was able to get his shoulders up. And Alex J. Eric, a series of Mongolian chops. You don't see that very often, but he got all of those Mongolian chops. And now Alex J. Eric going off the ropes. And it looked like he was going to jump out, but he faked out Scythe as he was getting ready to do that. And Alex J. Eric with the double knees to the outside. And now Alex J. Eric is starting to rock and roll. And Alex J. Eric, oh, big right hand there, knocking Scythe down. Now what is Alex J. Eric looking for? And now we've got steel involved. We've got a steel ladder. Oh, but Scythe slapping the ladder out of the hands. And Scythe, oh, using the ladder as a battering weapon. And this match has been extremely hardcore, ladies and gentlemen. Extremely, extremely hardcore. And this matchup isn't even that far in. But Scythe now using the fans as a way to use weapons. And ooh, big side belly to back there from Scythe to Alex J. Eric. And Scythe here just stomping away on Alex J. Eric. He's going to work, and Scythe, ooh, with that inverted backbreaker, that just, it makes my bones chill every time I see that. And Scythe now just being so aggressive here on the outside of the ring. The most part of this matchup thus far has been on the outside, but Oh, a quick crucifix there into the cover. 1, 2, and Alex J. Eric out of nowhere almost picked up the win off of Scythe. I don't even think Scythe realized that. Alex J. Eric float over, suplex right onto the ladder there. And now Alex J. Eric sends Scythe into the turnbuckle. Oh, face first. And oh, right onto the back of the shoulder. There goes Alex J. Eric right onto the back of Scythe's shoulder here. And Alex J. Eric trying to battle back. He's trying to fight back into this. He's got a very big mountain to climb, but I believe Alex J. Eric can do it. And that was a almost modified double knee backbreaker. Alex J. Eric here has Scythe tangled up upside down in the tree of woe. Alex J. Eric, oh, a double knee backbreaker again, going to work on the lower back, trying to keep the big man down. Alex J. Eric has Scythe in the corner here. What is Alex J. Eric thinking? Wait a second, Alex J. Eric, a big clubbing blow there, jumps up. Wait a second, he calls this the lunch box. And now Alex J. Eric hooking the far leg here. 1, 2, and only a 2 count, as somehow Scythe was able to get his shoulders off the mat. And now, as you see, Scythe going back to what he knows, just being as aggressive as he can with strikes and kicks and punches and elbows. And now what is Scythe going to do here? Scythe has Alex J. Eric tied up on the rope here, runs in, oh, a big soccer kick right to the ribs, and now going to work on the legs. And Scythe is just taking his time here. Alex J. Eric, I thought he had it when he hit the lunchbox from the top rope, and that just was not the case, but Alex J. Eric got out of that position, and oh, that kick right to the face. And Alex J. Eric, what's he gonna do here? Alex J. Eric, oh, that thrust, that throat thrust. And now Alex J. Eric, a knee right to the back, followed up by the neck breaker. And Alex J. Eric now, he's starting to move some more furniture around, involving steel steps here. As it looked like Scythe was going to jump to the outside, and Scythe went, oh, double axe handle right to the side of the shoulder there. It sent Alex J. Eric down, but Alex J. Eric was able to get back to his feet. And, oh, as you see, Scythe going to work. And now Scythe choking Alex J. Eric down in the bottom corner, the bottom turnbuckle corner there, into the cover here. 1, 2, and only a 2 count, as Alex J. Eric was still able to get himself off of the mat to keep this matchup alive. And oh, that big raised knee lift there. Oh, but Alex J. Eric, quick rib kick there. And now Alex J. Eric trying to, like I said, he's trying to get something going. He's trying to keep himself alive in this matchup. Alex J. Eric, what's he gonna do here? Alex J. Eric, wait a second, Alex J. Eric, he's looking for us. Oh my God, a big German suplex on top of the steel steps. That may be it. Scythe may be dead, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, and only a 2 count, as Scythe somehow, some way got his shoulders off the mat. And now, wait a second, Alex J. Eric, oh, a snap Russian leg sweep there. Alex J. Eric, big float over leg drop. Alex J. Eric is trying to figure out a way to take out Scythe. He's got to figure something out here. Alex J. Eric now welcoming another table into this matchup. And wait a second, Scythe, oh, that inverted backbreaker, dropping the knee. And now Scythe using the steel steps as a weapon. And wait a second, Alex J. Eric side Russian leg sweep, using that kendo stick as a way to, keep the move going. And Alex J. Eric sends Scythe into the ropes. A quick power slam there. That float over, or the float over spine buster. I'm sorry about that. And Alex J. Eric now looks like he may be trying to set up the table. As Scythe is, it looks like Scythe is ready though. Scythe was prepared. Scythe sends Alex J. Eric into the ring. Oh, big clothesline right to the outside. And Scythe now ascending the top rope, leaps off big floating elbow drop. Scythe into the cover here. 1, 2, and only a 2 count as Alex J. Eric again able to kick out. And Alex J. Eric is trying to fight Scythe. He's trying to do something to fight him. And unfortunately, Scythe is so overbearing. And now, Scythe stomping on the back of the knees. And that does not feel good, ladies and gentlemen. That does not feel good at all. And Scythe, big hanging backdrop. And that's the padding outside is very unforgiving. The ring is much more unforgiving as it's got a little bit of bounce to it, but the padding on the outside, there is no bounce. And now right here in front of us, and Alex J. Eric goes face first right in front of my announce table. And Scythe now bringing Alex J. Eric back into the ring. And now Scythe, wait a second, Scythe has Alex J. Eric up. Basic suplex, a basic suplex that can damage your body in so many ways. And now what is Scythe thinking here? Scythe with a big slap. And now, wait a second, Scythe using the ropes as a weapon, doing that surfboard stretch on the ropes. That's definitely an innovative way to do some damage. And Scythe, he calls that the Reaper's Call, that implanting DDT. And now Scythe again looking for some more hardware here. He's got a steel chair now. And wait a second, Scythe has the steps. But Alex J. Eric able to get the steps away from Scythe. Alex J. Eric, steel steps right to the face. This is a big turning point. And wait a second, what is Alex J. Eric gonna do here? He's got the full Nelson. And then the full Nelson suplex. Wait a second, Alex J. Eric, what's he going to do here? Alex J. Eric he's all the way on the other side of the ring. He's calling Scythe to his feet. This could be big. But wait a second, Scythe able to sidestep. Alex J. Eric just crashed and burned there, but Scythe, wait a second. The Reaper's cut. That's that front face buster. Hooks the far leg. 1, 2, 3, and Scythe able to secure the win tonight against Alex J. Eric. And oh my Lord, that was intense. That was extremely hardcore. I didn't expect to see that on our Christmas edition of Frontline. Ladies and gentlemen, that was our main event of the evening, and I was impressed, thoroughly impressed. Alex J. Eric, he tried his best. Scythe is just such an overbearing and big man. It's extremely hard to beat him. And I don't know, ladies and gentlemen, what we've got going next. I'm being notified we still have a few more minutes, and so I'm hearing the Grinch playing over the PA system, and I can only imagine what this means. And yeah, that's Die Hard, ladies and gentlemen. The CEO of the power plant, the man behind this event. And as you see, he's not exactly dressed in the Christmas spirit. I wouldn't say. I don't really, part of me wants to say thank you, Die Hard, for setting up this event, as it was great to see it. I enjoyed myself. I hope all the gentlemen that wrestle and the ladies that wrestled tonight, I hope they all enjoyed themselves. But Die Hard does not look, he doesn't look too pleased. And I don't know, I guess I'm assuming he's coming out here because he's going to say something. So I guess we're gonna find out. And he just looks a very special form of agitated tonight. And so I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna find out though. But in any sense, thank you very much for joining us this evening, ladies and gentlemen. This has been a very special event, a one-time only Christmas edition of TPP Frontline. The one night where you got to see wrestlers from other companies, other promotions competing. I had fun. We hope that you had fun. I know I had a blast, ladies and gentlemen. I had a blast calling every single matchup tonight. But it looks like Die Hard's asking for a microphone. So we naturally we're gonna, cut to the ring to see what Die Hard has on his mind. So let's cut over to the ring.
So you probably all think that's really funny that they gave me the Grinch for my theme song. And right now everybody's expecting me to come out here and talk about how grateful I am that all these wrestlers here tonight performed dressed like fools, trying to get into the spirit of Christmas, the time where people spend money on things that they don't need. It's pointless and utterly embarrassing the way that people like you tune into garbage like this. See, long, long ago, I did a very wise thing, and I stopped exchanging gifts with anybody, because Christmas is just another holiday for companies to shield their bullcrap down your throat to make a couple of bucks, and that's just the way it is. There is no point in having a Christmas spirit, as our commentators tonight have been saying that everybody's getting into the Christmas spirit. There's no point in doing that. And so in a nutshell, yeah, sure. Thank you to everybody that competed tonight. You did okay. Not the best I've seen, but you did okay. And that's really all there is to say.
Wait a second. Wait, we're getting a special. Is it who I think it is? Yes, that is Santa Claus, ladies and gentlemen. Santa Claus is in the power plant tonight for our Christmas edition of Frontline. If anybody can make things right with Die Hard, it would be Santa Claus, ladies and gentlemen. It is probably because of Santa Claus that Die Hard has amassed all the money he amassed to be able to run the power plant. So it would make sense that that Santa Claus would be here. Maybe he's going to help set Die Hard straight, get him on the right path, ladies and gentlemen. And Santa Claus looks like he has a microphone in his hand.
Die Hard. Oh, you need to have the joy of Christmas. You really do, Die Hard. You need to feel the joy that everybody in the world feels when I deliver gifts every night. Wasn't there ever a gift that you wanted to get? I'm sure that there was. Maybe that train set you wanted when you were 6 years old and your parents wouldn't get it for you. Well, I'll get it for you. Just shake my hand.
Well, look at Santa Claus asking for a handshake here to give Die Hard a train set. And oh, wait a second, Die Hard. Wait a second. He pulled Santa Claus up on the shoulders and the Die Hard drop there. And Jesus, ladies and gentlemen, Santa Claus just got the Die Hard drop from Die Hard, and Die Hard now standing over Santa Claus. And now I'm being informed over my headset, ladies and gentlemen, we are out of time for tonight. And I don't know when the next time is I will see you, but thank you very much for tuning in for our one-time only Christmas edition of TPP Frontline, ladies and gentlemen. I am Christopher Billings, and I will see you all the next time I see you. Have a good night.